wonderful morning planned. Who is new this morning and was not here last night? If I could see a show of hands. Okay, so a lot of you are connected already in the mood, in the environment. And the new ones coming in, we'll get you connected real quick. But wonderful evening last night for those who are just joining us. Daniela Riccardi did a vibrant, the courage to vibrant life. And so we got started on that. So I want to give you a little background on the Women's Forum, and then we're going to get right into, we have two wonderful panels, and then an interactive session to help on vibrant living. My name's Denise Andrews, and I'm the chair of the Women's Forum. We get, thank you. Merci beaucoup. We got together about 4 years ago, and we did some work on what do we want the Women's Forum to be about. So we were dreaming and trying to tune into a lot of the women that had just retired, and what did we want to continue on the journey, and what did we want to add to the recipe. So if you look, the Women's Forum is connected, committed, and caring. It's kind of the equity we're trying to build. Why? So we champion the progress of women worldwide. As we know, there's some opportunities there, and how can we, as a wonderful brain and heart trust, bring that to play on emerging issues and making progress for women and humanity worldwide. So the objectives you can read. I'll share top lines. Enhance the P&G Alumni's impact. We have a wonderful community that's been in place at how long?
10 years.
10 years on the Alumni, and it's one of the lead companies to really harness and support that talent that goes out to another phase of life, but keeps it connected to say how can we continue to leverage that investment and enjoy those relationships, frankly, that are very, very special when you work together, that either for a year or for a long time. Of course, to continue development for the P&G Women Alumni, and then, again, to connect for progress. So our primary target is the women alumni, and the secondary target is the men alumni, and then strategic partnerships external, so that we bring in from the larger world some key connections so that we grow capability. Steering team, I want to talk about a minute. That we have a leadership team, and I want to start first with the team that really delivered Toronto, okay? And I'd ask you to stand up when I read your name, please. We've got Tammy Klein. Arlene Schechter. Ingrid Rivera. Uta Hagen. So these women are on the steering team, and they have been the muscle and the heart to do all the work really that you see. Now the supporting cast and some of the other members of the steering team as well is Janet Butler, who is not here. She's in Africa, so she could not make it. We have I know. We have Judy Hirsch, new to the team. Cindy Bass, new to the team. And then Deb Kelty, who is also on the alumni steering team. And myself, I've been in the supporting cast role the last year. Yeah. So it's kind of nice. So thank you, Ms. Klein. I owe her my life for the last year. And then our steering team here that's a connection with the alumni board is Martha Miller. And extended family, we couldn't do it without Ed Blake. I mean, Tom Blake. Tom Blake. Thank you, Tom. Tom's the chair of the whole Canadian delivery this year here. And then, of course, Ed Tazia, our leader for the overall event. So thank you very much to the team that made this happen. Give you a little background. November 2008 in Quebec City, we had a workshop up there, and Graciela Lake, as some of you know, had a chat with A.G. Lafley, our previous CEO, and he is a huge fan of the alumni concept and asked, hey, what can we do to continue the inside work that the women have been doing, but bring that to the alumni? So we said, okay, let's go for it. Formed a team, And then in January and then June, we delivered this startup and launch in the Rome session. So that was the first time we did that. When you look at the scope of the steering team, there's two areas of focus. One is really what are the dreams and how do we make systemic change against those? And there's tremendous work to be done yet on that. And the second part of the scope is how do we deliver an excellent women's forum in conjunction with the alumni forum. So the first kind of 3 years of our life here have been delivering that second one, the Toronto one and then the Rome one 2 years ago. Now we need to get to school on the larger dream. And how do we do that, okay? We need steering team members. There's about 3 to 4 slots open, and we'd like an international group to come to the table and help the existing group. So if you're interested in joining that group and you're interested in working, okay, no sabbaticals this year, even myself, please let me know and we can have a chat and get you connected, okay? But we do need some help. So Rome, the focus there was really how to awaken to your life. What we discovered, some of you heard last night, full on at Procter & Gamble, a lot of wonderful things. A few things could be enhanced, like joy and vibrancy. And how do we bring that out in more full color? So we really looked at how do we do that in awakening to our life and living, thriving, not surviving and doing. So we invested heavily and Ingrid led us in some work there. And then we said, how and where do we want to make a difference? And the two top areas were continued in business, particularly at the C-suite level and the board. We're still very well underrepresented for women on boards around the world. And then in philanthropy, giving back and making the future generations even better. So those were the focuses. And when you look, we had the 3 panels, women on boards, women in philanthropy, life choices after P&G. And some of the folks that supported that conference, John and Francie Pepper, Kay Napier, Charlotte Otto, Candy Fetzer, Gladys Hankins, Natalia Stepina, Deb Kelty, Diane Alana, Martha Miller Di Lombero, and Graciela Leica. So some of those folks could not be here this year, but that's where, so you know some of the history, okay? Where are we headed? Oh, not that fast. As I said, we need to build capacity on the larger dream, okay? But in the next 6 hours, it's to enjoy the Toronto experience, okay? And the team that I mentioned has done an excellent job with the 3 upcoming boards and the one last night. So I just want to share, Daniela talked a little bit last night about dream and some of the requirements that go with making those dreams come true. Just a quote for you to think about as you continue to immerse yourself in the learnings of the forum and then over the next few days. It's a quote from Nelson Mandela. Action without vision is merely passing time. Whoa, we had too much salsa last night. Too much vodka, actually. No, back up. All right, don't tell anyone. Okay, so let me start again. Okay, vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision is merely passing time. But action with vision can change the world. So there's chances to dream today, but then how do we actualize those dreams? And so the panels, which we'd like to thank all the folks for coming to make this happen, are going to stretch us on knowledge and tools and dreaming, okay? And so when you leave the forum, 2 of the biggest hopes we hope you get is new knowledge, and second, you build these relationships. Because the relationships are a key piece to go out there and change the world, have some fun, and have vibrancy, okay? So enjoy, learn, and Ms. Klein, I believe you're next.